Hello everybody. So the people we will be talking about today are Shane Dawson, ImAllexx, Idubbbz, and a Sonic YouTuber called Gamerguyd 7 Aces. That one in particular is quite a treat, so be sure to watch all the way until the end to hear about that guy. But moving into our first story. ImAllexx is a YouTuber that many of you guys know for his recent antics of falsely accusing his friend of sexual assault. Definitely not the greatest thing to be doing, especially as a 1 million sub YouTuber, but this isn't the only time that ImAllexx has accused his friend of sexual misconduct, as it actually happened a couple years ago to a YouTuber called Zaptai who ended up leaving the platform because of said accusations. It all came out on a popular YouTuber podcast at the time, Hot Wet Soup, where ImAllexx accused his friend Zaptai of being a pedophile and a sociopath. During this time, ImAllexx went onto a live stream that was only viewed by, I think, about 17 people, but one of those people actually ended up recording it, and that recording has resurfaced recently. We don't have full access to the recording because it was given to Nicholas Diorio, who is planning to release it on the 9th of October, but luckily he did tweet out a little snippet of this audio, and what was said was pretty revealing considering what we know now in regards to Slazo.
So it was hard. It's the hardest thing I'm ever gonna have to do on the platform. And in comparison for how hard it is, because nothing like that is ever gonna happen again. Like, I refuse to allow it. Yeah. I'm never gonna talk about anything like that ever again. Like, it could turn out that somebody raped somebody. You're never gonna get a fucking word out of me.
If somebody raped somebody, you will never hear a word out of me. This is the philosophy that ImAllexx stuck with ever since he accused his friend Zaptai of sexual assault. And obviously that didn't hold up until this day because he accused Slazo of sexual assault, literally what he said he wouldn't do in that clip. But it is pretty worrying because if he had that philosophy up until the Slazo situation, how many people was he protecting who actually was guilty of these things because he didn't want to deal with the consequences of mentioning a potential sexual misconduct online, which obviously he shouldn't, but does that mean he wasn't going to the police at all in these cases? Is he just letting rapists run free on Twitter and YouTube? Like, I honestly don't know. This clip is definitely very damning for ImAllexx, and I can't wait to hear the rest of it on Nicholas Diorio's channel on October 9th, along with his video on Zaptai that will reveal new information on the situation. So look forward to that. Moving on to what Idubbbz has been up to. It isn't much, but I thought it would be worth mentioning. So, as many of you guys know, about a month ago, Idubbbz made a new video, and at the very end of it, he said this.
Also, Content Cop. That's coming too. You might want to spread that all over the subreddit. Content Cop is back. Who's it gonna be on?
Garfield.
So a new Content Cop is coming, but we really don't know when this will happen. It's already been a month and it's not out yet. But recently what did happen is that the playlist for Content Cop got updated. It says right here that the playlist was updated yesterday. Some people were speculating that the video was already finished and getting ready to be schedule uploaded onto his channel, and he just added it to the playlist early. But if the video was in that playlist, you would see it as a private video at the bottom of the playlist, which we currently don't see. So maybe he did do this and then he ended up reverting it, but YouTube still says it was updated on that day since he did change stuff around with it. Or maybe he reordered some things or changed some minute detail about it. We really don't know, but some people were speculating that he was bluffing about making a Content Cop at all. But with this update to the playlist, it seems like it might be possible that he's still making it. I mean, it's still possible that he isn't making it. This doesn't really say anything, but I just thought it would be interesting to bring to your attention nonetheless to specifically get your opinion on if he's going to do a Content Cop at all, and if he is, who do you think it's going to be on? I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. Personally, I think it might be on Deji, but that's just a guess. Speaking of big videos that we are anticipating, Shane Dawson has started his new series with Jeffree Star, which takes place during the beginning and middle of 2019, where he and Jeffree Star work on a new makeup line for Shane Dawson to sell. Now, this series ended up being recorded in May, which was the same time that the James Charles drama went down, and obviously, as many of you guys know, Jeffree Star was a major part of that drama, saying that he had receipts on top of receipts of horrible things that James Charles has done. And in James Charles's response video, he shows a bunch of text messages from Jeffree Star that exposes him for being quite an evil person, really. Like, this shit is insane. Basically, another case of someone falsely accusing someone of sexual assault. So in the trailer that Shane Dawson dropped for his series, it showed that they would actually be reacting to the drama within the series.
Burn the sash and smash the tiara. No, that's not me. I'll never be prom queen. No, that's not me. I'll never be prom queen. No, that's not me. I'll never be prom queen.
Currently, there are 2 episodes of the series up on Shane Dawson's channel, each an hour long, but none of them have really gotten to the James Charles situation yet. Although, in the second episode, which was recorded in February, this is what Jeffree Star had to say about James Charles.
How much does James sell? A lot. Just read it. So he's sold all these?
Yeah. So we're just shipping hoodies and clothes all day. He's doing so amazing, so proud of him. And he's really killing it, like my little brother. Y'all.
Pretty insane stuff considering what ended up happening in May. I can't wait for the future episodes of the series so we can actually see what was going on with Jeffree Star during that time and how Shane and Jeffree can justify falsely accusing somebody of sexual assault. I mean, Shane never did it, but Jeffree Star is very much painted as the good guy in this series, so I feel like Shane would have to portray him in a positive light when it comes to the situation. If he doesn't, good on him, but I really don't see him making Jeffree Star look bad in his own series with him. But if he doesn't, Shane looks kind of bad himself, so I'm really interested to see how that will turn out in particular. And now for our final story, which involves a Sonic YouTuber with 48k subscribers who falsely struck another YouTuber for reacting to his Sonic animation and giving it a poor review, as well as sending a false cease and desist letter to get them to stop whatever they were doing, harassing, criticizing his Sonic video. I talked about this briefly in a video I made a month ago, but since then, a brand new video that is an hour long came out called The Dylan Thomas Cycle. Inside the mind of a sociopath, Dylan Thomas being the person that he placed the false copyright strike on and sent the false cease and desist letter to. Let's hear what he has to say.
Dylan claims that I hired a fake law firm. So the first lawyer I went to, we talked, and I wanted them to represent me. I wanted to hire them to be my lawyer. So I issued a cease and desist to you. That was a warning, which anyone has the right to do, because I was laughing with my network manager, because he knows all about this, my network Screenwave, and he was like, does Dylan even know how a cease and desist works? Yes, that was constructed by me, and I didn't want to put my name on it because I don't want you to know who I am. So I put my channel name, Gamerguyd 7 Aces. When I sent that to you, that was when I was still negotiating with my law firm. Turns out that I didn't like them because they're not what I was looking for. So, and I can show you the email where they told me that they don't really tackle issues like this online. So I was like, you know what? You guys aren't right for me. So I switched to another lawyer.
So, in order to send a cease and desist letter, you need a lawyer or an attorney or somebody along those lines to make it and send it on your behalf. You cannot write your own cease and desist letter. If you do so, then it's just, you know, a normal letter. It's not an official legal document. So, Gamerguyd 7 Aces said he wrote the letter himself with the help of that law firm. But as you see in the email that he showed on screen, it seemed like they had no interest in taking his case whatsoever. So why would they have helped him with the cease and desist letter? It seems like they weren't involved in the slightest. And the fact that he said he wrote it is just a massive slip up. It's the truth, but it's a massive slip up for the lie he's trying to portray in the video. Because if we actually look at the cease and desist letter that was sent to Dylan Thomas, it reads, "To whom it may concern, It has come to my attention that you have made a defamatory and false statement about my client who goes by the name Gamerguyd7aces. So he was sending the letter as if he was the lawyer and not as if he is himself. Also, the letter says stuff like blackmailing underage children. And if you just read through it, it's very clear that Gamerguyd7aces is the one who wrote it himself. It sounds like it comes from a salty Sonic YouTuber, not from a official legal firm. So essentially, Gamerguyd7aces forged a legal document. Now let's see what he has to say about the false copyright strike.
I do remember when I was talking to Cisco, back when Cisco was communicating information between me and Dylan, because I refused to talk to Dylan personally. Dylan was trying to, what's that word? He was trying to bargain with me. He was trying to strike a deal with me. He said that if I don't remove the copy strikes, because yes, I did copy strike him. If I did not remove the copyright strikes on him, he was going to release the end of Gamerguyd7aces video, which would reveal all the DMs, everything I've ever done, and it would ruin me and stuff. That was basically extortion that Dylan was committing. He was forcing me to remove his copy strikes, otherwise he would post that video. Now, why would you bargain like that? I would never bargain with a criminal or someone who's done something bad with something like that. You were obviously just trying to save your own ass because you know how much the copy strikes are fucking up your channel and you deserve it. So I was like, yeah, I don't care, because that was when I was working with my lawyer. So I was like, tell Dylan that I'm giving him permission to post those videos. I don't care. Let him post those videos. That's not going to do anything to me. It's only going to incriminate him. And that's how Dylan posted the video.
Meh, I'll send him the false copyright strike. Cause he deserves it, and I'll give him permission to make videos on it about me because, you know, it's such a privilege to be able to upload another video on Gamerguyd7aces. You know, you need his permission because he's gonna false copyright strike any video that speaks out against him because he feels entitled to that for whatever reason. Be sure to bookmark or favorite this video because I guarantee in a couple weeks this is going to be taken down by Gamerguyd7aces. Now, you guys know how I feel about false copyright strikes. Not only is it just bad and everybody should be against it, but I'm somebody who has personal experience with false copyright strikes, being struck by Pokimane about a year ago, and advocating for other people who have gotten struck in the past. For example, Mark After Dark by Susie Liu, and Lieutenant Cobra by Just Destiny. So this is very important stuff to me, and no YouTube creator should be false striking another YouTube creator because it goes against the freedom that we have to express ourselves and create whatever content we want, as long as it falls under fair use and legal guidelines, which it does. So don't falsely take down videos. I expressed my discomfort for this in the most polite way I could in Gamerguyd's comment section. I simply comment saying, "You placed a false copyright strike on him." Gamerguyd then responds, "Hi Bowblax, nice to see you again. Watch the whole video, then we can talk. I'll gladly strike down Dylan's channel again if he dare post another video from my channel spreading slander." So he is very content with abusing YouTube's copyright system in order to illegally take down videos. I respond to him by saying, "He reacted to your Sonic Rebound animation. It's fair use under copyright law." To which he responds, "Lol, if that's all you can defend Dylan on, then you don't have much to say, do you? Talk it out with my network manager at Screenwave, as he's backed me up on copy striking Dylan's videos, and works closely with YouTube. Also, I love how you didn't mention Dylan doxing me and blackmailing/threatening my life. You are a fucking tool, dude." So I am apparently the tool in this situation, despite approaching the situation in the most respectful way possible. And honestly, I don't really know about or care about the other stuff Dylan has done to you. He could be doing things that are just as bad as what you're doing, but that just makes you both bad. It doesn't make you automatically good because he did something bad. Two wrongs don't make a right. I don't know anything about Dylan. All I know is that you false copyright striked somebody and you sent a fake cease and desist, and you lied about your fake cease and desist in your YouTube video. You lied to your audience, and you are more than happy to abuse YouTube's flawed systems in order to silence criticism against your content. And let me just remind you, that content is Sonic the Hedgehog. All this happened over the blue blur himself. It's just so ridiculous. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much to my channel members. If you want to keep up to date with all the news going on in the community, be sure to subscribe with notifications on. If you want to see more videos, they'll be on the screen right now. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.